All right, here with Texans tight end Dalton Schultz. Dalton, just talk about you guys start off the season 2-0. It's first time for the team since 2016. What does that kind of statement does that make for you guys? And also, just as the schedule starts to get tougher during the season, how important was it to start off like this?
I mean, winning's always big. Hasn't been as clean as like we necessarily want it to be. It's like offense would like to finish with the ball. We turn it over, but at the end of the day, like D'Amico brought it up, and I think he said something valuable. It's like you love to clean up those things with a win. So the most important thing is coming out with a win on the week, and then kind of just cleaning up those little things on a week-to-week basis and moving on.
Having said that, even if it wasn't a clean win, a win is a win. Do you feel like you guys maybe kind of needed a dub like this one at some point during the season, or most importantly, sooner rather than later?
Yeah, no doubt. Especially at home. Like you want to set the tempo at home. It's a big thing for us. Like our fans have been coming out supporting well. So it feels good to do that at home, but especially kind of these early games when there's a bunch of unscouted looks, a bunch of stuff that you might not see on film. Teams are still trying to figure out like who they want to be. Getting those wins and kind of those kind of weird feeling games sometimes is huge. Sometimes late in the year.
How about offensively? Last week, obviously the rushing game was spectacular, passing game as well. Tonight, a little bit more of a difficult game per se offensively. What would you say that was that made it a little bit more complicated?
Yeah, I mean, they do a lot of line movement. So we knew coming in that they do it a lot out of cover two, but they made it hard for our interior guys to get up on the linebackers. So the linebackers most of the game were running free. And I don't think we adjusted fast enough, soon enough. So I think we kind of started to find a rhythm a little bit late on a few plays, but we went in with a game plan, and we weren't executing that to the best of our ability. And I mean, they just had literally just guys running free. Like you put a hat on a hat, like run game starts working out, but you got a guy in the hole unblocked. Like you're not going to go very far. You know what I mean? So they made it hard on us.
Yeah. Last one, shout out to the defense as well, right? I mean, they kind of came up with big plays after interceptions, sacks, tackles for losses, forced punts. Kind of, would you say they were saving the game in some way?
They're huge. They're huge for us. That's the other thing is we didn't capitalize off those turnovers. You know what I mean? And it's like defense gives you the ball multiple times. It's like you got to come away with not just points, but you got to come away with touchdowns. Like turning those into touchdowns is the biggest thing. Like I think we only had I don't know exactly, but it feels like we had like one red zone trip, like all day. We just weren't able to kind of get down there, and part of that was just penalties, us shooting ourselves in the foot. But yeah, the defense came up massive for us today, creating those turnovers. We just got to capitalize off them.
Thank you, Dalton.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.